Yeah. I don't know what to say. You were just spectacular in this. And my goodness, I can't even, the pressure that must have been on your big shoulders, Chris, to play, my God, you know, a god of thunder. Come on,
Absolutely,
seriously.
yeah. Look, walking into it with, you know, there's a pre-existing fan base of the comic books for 40, 50 years. There's also, you know, it's a big Marvel franchise and the people involved. It was, it was an intimidating thing to walk into, but ended up being one of the best times I've had, you know, I think because of the excitement of actually doing those things and taking on that challenge sort of became my focus, but also the support I had from the other actors, and it was just incredible. I had a great time.
Yeah, and what was it like the very first time you saw yourself in that costume, after you busted through it because you got so big?
At one point, yeah, we had to make a few adjustments, but no, you know, until that point I didn't feel like, I mean, I'd sort of had ideas about the character, but then you put that costume on, it sells such an image. I thought, okay, now I feel like the character. And up until then, you were convincing yourself and everyone else that you could pull it off. But
was it hard training for this one?
It was, yeah. I had to put on a bit of muscle. I'd read the comics and noticed the guy was rather large, so I had to try and head in that direction. And then with the fight sequences we sort of developed, and then on the character, you know, the research with the comics and sort of Norse mythology in there as well.
That's right. There's a lot of history there.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, it was great reading that stuff, especially the Norse mythology. You know, very fatalistic sort of people, the Vikings, and then you know that dictated their sort of fearlessness in battle and the belief that everything was preordained and their path was set. So Thor, I think, you know, part of his reason for his sort of drive into things with no doubt of what he's doing, it has to do with that. You know, there's a fearlessness to it.
Yeah. Now, I would think for you, a young actor, up and coming, and you are a masterclass on set. Okay, let's just start with Anthony Hopkins, your father.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was it was a huge education. I couldn't have asked for a better experience. You know, standing opposite him, especially in the banishment scene, which was our big heated scene, and having him sort of throw those things at me and watch him work was just incredible.
Yeah.
It was a big sort of call the parents back home after that scene and go, oh my God, you're not going to believe this.
Yeah, seriously. And then Kenneth Branagh, who of course brings his amazing Shakespearean background to this, and this is so Shakespearean. What's going on here?
Yeah, there's a real Shakespearean sort of old English tone to it, and. You know, Ken guarantees there's a character-driven story, and it was all about exploring different avenues, and you know, a very freeing process in that sense because we weren't locking into one version. It was about keeping our options open and doing different things.
Yeah.
It was great.
Amazing, wow. I'm wondering for you, was there an actor or a movie that you watched, even growing up, that inspired you to become an actor?
Yeah, a lot of different things. You know, films, sort of fantasy films as a kid, like sort of Neverending Story and Labyrinth and Princess Bride, and without being conscious of wanting to be an actor, they kind of instilled that sense of adventure into me. I mean, I loved It's a Wonderful Life, Jimmy Stewart, you know, that was a great film. And then the older I got, it was just sort of storytelling in general, whether it be books or films that I admired, and then once I sort of tried acting, I just loved it.
Yeah.
You know, and everything else I was doing kind of fell by the wayside, and that became my focus.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people don't know this about you, but you were on Dancing with the Stars in Australia, were you not?
Yeah, I was.
What was that experience like?
That was it was good fun. I wasn't very good, but I had a good laugh at myself and the process. I won't be doing it again.
I was going to say, we're not going to see you in the North American version?
You
Thor
won't.
dancing? I think that would be awesome.
We should have incorporated a little Thor, ballet routine or something.
We'll see that in the Adventures then. Maybe you can work that in there.
We could. I don't know if I'd still be, cast. They might sort of recast me if I attempted that, but I'll throw it out there. I'll give it a shot.
I don't think I think you've got this one locked down, my friend. You were fantastic in this, really. Best of luck with everything, and hope to see you again soon. Thank you.
You too.
Nice talking
Thanks
to
a
you.
lot.
Thanks,
You
Chris.
too.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you.